Hey guys, so I'm making another video for the suicide, gay, getting bullied series I'm doing. And this one is kind of a video about I'm kind of ranting a little bit because I'm really irritated about what I found out today. So one of my near dear friends that I love to death, he came out and he's still coming out. And today he was called a faggot and was picked on in class because of his sexuality. And to me, that is it's not even right. Yes, the kid did get kicked out of class by the teacher, but my friend still got hurt by it. As much as he said he didn't, he got hurt. I could just tell in his voice and the way he looked at me. And he couldn't be more happier with who he is now because he's came out. And it absolutely pisses me off when someone's trying to come out of the closet and someone's sitting there, "You're a faggot. Oh, gays are going to hell." Don't listen to any of them. First off, if you are gay, all the power to you. I'm bisexual. I don't really care what your sexuality is. You could freaking, I don't care. It's pretty much it is. But when you put someone down for trying to be who they were born to be, it irritates the shit out of me. This is a very angry video, just so you know. Another thing, recently my dear friend has made a group at school to help gays and create a safe community and everything. Well, the sad part is, in my school, is most of the teachers are like the biggest problems, because I have friends that have gotten kicked off the bus for being gay. I'll just tell you the story. So my friend and the other friend, they always hold hands and call each other babe. They're just friends. And they are bisexual both, but they are never been dating. And they walked on the bus one time saying, "Oh, I love you, babe, blah, blah, blah." And the bus driver kicks my one friend off and says, "Your sexuality is offensive to me." Kicks her off the bus. She's no longer allowed to ride that bus. She goes to the office, and a vice principal tells her the same exact thing, that he's insecure with her sexuality. And then, like, teachers will let girls and guys hug, hold hands, kiss a little bit, but the minute they see a gay man hold another gay man's hand, or a gay girl and a gay girl yeah, lesbians holding hands, or a bisexuals or whatever, they're like, "Oh, no, you need to stop that. That is PDA." But clearly said in the school book that PDA, as long as you're not making out and pretty much having sex on the floor, it's fine. So it really irritates me. But back to my one friend. He's still coming out, and he's getting called a faggot, and I know that because he told his teacher and got him sent to the office that he's going to get more shit for it. And this really irritates me because, one, he shouldn't even be picked on because he's the sweetest guy I know. Two, he's coming out, and he's been scared for years to come out, and I'm so happy he finally decided to come out, and now he's getting all this shit. And most of his friends that he's had have dropped him, but he's made more new friends because of him coming out. And that makes me really happy because he's met better people. And it just really makes me feel infuriated because I can't do anything about it, because no boy is going to fight me because I am a girl. And I can't stand up for him without getting in trouble. And if I get in trouble, a lot of bad stuff's going to happen to me. And there's physically nothing I can do. I could tell that kid to shut his mouth and do everything, but then he's going to go tell his friends that he was a snitch, and his entire group's going to come after him. And I'm scared that my friend's going to get jumped. And if he gets jumped, I'm going to go all hell break loose on those motherfuckers. I don't even care. But what really irritates me is when you go to the office and you tell them that there's bullying going on, and you tell them what kind of bullying is happening, they're like, "Oh, yeah, we'll take care of it." But once they find out it's like one of the sports people or one of the popular people, it automatically flies out the damn window, and it don't fucking matter because they don't care. And it irritates me because all the good kids that aren't assholes and jerks and that aren't the popular kids that have been picked on their entire life finally came up to somebody to tell them they're getting picked on, and it's getting thrown out because they're freaking getting picked on by the upperclassmen that the teachers love. And that, it just so pisses me off. It's unbelievable. And this video, like, I hope you're watching this. I'm not going to say your name because you haven't come out completely to everybody. So I hope you are watching this. And I want you to know that don't be scared of those boys. And if they keep calling you a faggot, be like, what's wrong with being me? Just, what I do is, when I get picked on, this is out to all of you. Any of you that are getting picked on. What I do is, when someone, like, I have half my head shaved. You can't really tell them this. But I have half my head shaved. And I had some kid come up to me yesterday. He's like, you look stupid with half your head shaved. And I looked at him and I was like, whoa, if I look stupid with half my head shaved, I could just imagine how stupid you are with your entire head shaved. And he literally stood there for 5 minutes trying to figure out what I said. And I just walked away. Try to find something funny in it to piss them off. Because once you piss them off, they're going to stop because they're like, oh, whatever. So come back with a funny comment. If someone's making fun of you because you're gay, be like, or like if you're bisexual like me, I always get picked on. I'm like, hey, I get the ladies and the men. Sorry, you can't have both. And they're just like, they don't know how to respond. So you need to find something that's funny to get back at them. And it's going to help tremendously. Especially you. The guy that called you a faggot, you should have seriously been like, what's wrong with loving a guy? What's wrong with it? Or like, in Britain, I think it is, fags are cigarettes, and then if he's calling you a faggot, be like, I ain't no butt, because it's like a cigarette butt, and then they'll be like really confused, but it's funny to you, so it doesn't hurt you as much. It's kind of a bad example, but yeah. But that's a challenge to all of you out there. All of you that are gay, bisexual, are depressed, or like emo, or anything, and you get picked on for anything, the way you are, the way you look, find something funny and say it back to them, because every 9 times out of 10, somebody's going to just be like, what? And you're going to be laughing in your head, and it's not going to bother you. Once you find a way for it to not to bother you and make you sad and depressed, that's when your entire life turns around. I used to be the most depressed person in the world. Someone would be like, call me fat or something, and I'd be like, oh. And now when they say I'm fat, I'm like, oh, it's just more loving. Or like one time I was walking home and this kid threw food at me, and I was like, damn, thank you. I didn't know my shirt was hungry, and I just kept walking. And once you do that, it really does help you. So I'm challenging all of you who watch my YouTube channel to, next time you get picked on or you see someone getting picked on, help them out. Say something funny. If you have a friend that's gay and he's getting picked on, walk up to him and be like, it's okay, bro, I love you. Piss the other people off by being funny, because that works. So I'm just going to leave this video up like this. I really hope you're watching it, because I kind of made it towards you. Once again, I'm not saying your name, but it's to all of you in the world too. Don't be afraid to fight back. I am so sick of seeing kids get freaking bullied around. Fight back and don't give a crap what anybody says. Alright, I'm going to leave it like this. Keep watching my channel, because I'm going to make lots of videos about this subject and everything else. If you haven't seen my first one, go watch that one. It might make you cry, I guess. I've made some of my friends cry. I'm sorry. But seriously, I'm challenging all of you to stand up for yourself. And I hope you do it. And maybe you'll feel good. Alright. I love you all, and I hope you have a better night.